Welcome back, everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and let's add in or make a new spaceship here. Now, we're going to do the same process here, and this is the process that people do to get better at pretty much anything creative, whether it's programming, whether it's art, 3D design, game making. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as you're building something, the more you build, the better you get. So we'll do the exact same thing here. And you can actually do a lot with this technique that I've shown you here. And that is a simple loop cut here. Right click, delete these vertices here just by pushing X and deleting the vertices. Tabbing back into object mode. And we'll go and we'll add in a mirror modifier. And of course we will do this on the X here. And let's go ahead and let's make something a little bit cooler here. Now, what I'm going to do right off the bat here is I'm going to do a loop cut along the side here. Okay, and again, I'm just going to actually do that right here. Okay, and it's going to take pretty much the same amount of work to do what I'm going to do here, but I want to make that loop cut right now. So we'll add this in here, and we'll go to the edge, move this guy down. Go to the edge, move this guy out. It's pretty standard here, what we want to do here. And if we really want to, we can kind of move this guy down like this and move it down over that, like that here. Now we've made that loop cut there. Let's make, before we do that here, let's go and let's actually add in, we'll extrude this here. Actually, we'll take this out. We'll go move this back a bit and then we'll extrude that there. Okay. Let's add in a loop cut, and this loop cut's going to be up here like this, and we're going to make a similar loop cut at the bottom. Okay. Actually, we're going to make two at the bottom. And the reason for this is that we're making two wings that go up and down, and the reason why is that you usually want kind of a buffer towards the bottom. Okay, and let's go and let's select face select mode, and we'll select these two. I'm going to push E to extrude, and now we can honestly, this actually looks kind of cool just like this here, but we're going to actually put it in an angle here and move that out just a bit. And really we can actually add this in down, but it actually looks way cooler when you move this up like this, and we can move this down like so. Pretty nifty. I think that looks really cool already. Okay. And if we really want to, we can add in a third one, which I actually kind of like. We're going to add that in there. It just gives a little bit more depth to what we're doing. All right, and we'll go and select these two faces here, push E to extrude, and we'll scale that out. Quite a bit. In fact, we might have to do these separately. We'll go ahead and click this in here. Yeah, we'll have to do it separately. Scale that out, E to extrude. I can scale that out, E to extrude, and scale that in. All right, and that actually looks really cool. All right, we'll scale this out, and E to extrude, E to extrude again, and then scale that in. Man, there we go. We got this cool little ship here. And if we really want to, we could push E to extrude just lightly, scale it out quite a bit, E to extrude, and then E to extrude again, and then scale it in. And you can see that I'm not using too many new techniques here, but at the same time, in fact, I'm just going to push E to extrude like this. But at the same time, I am getting a lot of value for the very few concepts that I have. All right, so we got that there. And if you really wanted to, we could push E to extrude, scale it out, and then add in some kind of engines like that. All right, and that actually looks pretty neat like that. Now, again, if we just hop the views, this is what the top view looks like, and that is the side view. And if we tab back into object mode and we kind of move this around, this looks pretty cool. Okay. Now there's a couple things that, as a designer, I'm looking at, which I probably could do a little bit of a better job here. Here, let's go ahead and let's click subdivide. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually click these two here. I'm going to push E to extrude, and I'm going to move them out like that. Now we could do that here, but these look like a little bit too much overkill just like that. We could add in like a little thing like that here. Looks kind of cool. The other thing we can do is we can actually move some of this stuff in. Okay, so I'm just moving that in like that. We could do it that way. Or if we hop into edge select, and we'll move this guy in quite a bit, and actually move this guy in a lot, almost like that, and move this guy in too, and move this guy in, and you can see how that just that little bit of a difference makes it look cool. And actually we can move this guy out. If we move it in too much, it doesn't look too good. If we move it out too much, that also doesn't look good. So just move it out a bit, and then move this guy definitely in. Okay, and there we go. That actually looks pretty nifty, and we can even move this guy back. Yeah, now we're talking. And this guy back too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll put no weapons on this because we can make. Well, I see this does look kind of like a weapons ship. So we can go and hop into face select mode, add in that there. Yeah, and I think that looks pretty nifty. Pretty cool. And you see it's very simple, and at this time this tutorial is only 6 minutes long, so in 6 minutes you can actually do quite a bit. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.